Okay, so today I'm going to give you a basic tutorial on how I make my wooden swords. This one will be made for the 2017 Medieval Fair. Basically, you start off with your standard piece of paddlewood, whichever length you need, thickness, it's all depending on what shape sword you want to make out. You start off with your basic measurements. You measure out whichever shape or angle or whatever you need. So here I've now put in my basic shape, measured it out. Then what you do is you measure half of that wood there, and also in the thickness you also measure half, to make sure when you're done cutting it out that you can put the angles in to make it sharp. So I've now taken this, cut out my basic shape of the sword that I'm looking for. It's now your maiden sword, and then you take a grinder or whichever type of sander or whatever you have. I've got one of these sharp grinders. You can get them at Chinatown, your basic hardware stores, whatever. It's just sandpaper, just so you can shape your sword down. What I've also done here is I've got these little gems that I want to add into the sword to make a finishing touch on it. So what I've done is I've drilled a hole right through it and used my jigsaw to get my basic shape that I'm looking for. So my Jimmy is going to be going into my sword there. And then after I've drilled out my holes, you'll see I've got one at the top, shaped them out nicely. Before you do the finishing shaping of those holes, you'll need to get this sword in the right shape. So now I've taken this sander, I've started sanding down my angles like that. If you look at it, you'll see it's already starting to take the basic shape of a sword. Now all I've done is I've grinded that corner to that center point and to that center point that I've marked before. So that's basically how you get your sword shape going.